just as a reintroduction, I'm Lily. I'm a senior and I'm studying philosophy. The minors were like biochemistry and medical humanities for the most part. And I just wanted to talk about like a few things relevant to why I chose humanities as kind of my prevalent, time suck. Like I spend a lot of time on the humanities. I major in it, I minor in it. And I just want to talk a little bit about why I did it and why I would do it again. So the main reason why I chose to pursue philosophy and medical humanities was just because I have a passion for it. That is usually the guiding decision for a lot of people in choosing their majors. And I've always loved philosophies, and ethics specifically was a huge area for me. So that's why I continued to pursue it in undergrad. But another reason why I chose to major in just the humanities and not like double major, it's because I figured in medical school, there's plenty of time to learn sciences and pick up those clinical interactions, but there isn't really as much opportunity to ground yourself in the humanities. So I wanted to prioritize that during my 4 years at Rice. And one of the reasons why I value the humanities so much is because of the emphasis it puts on critical thinking and critical analysis. That's something I value a lot. That's something that the humanities teaches as a skill. And I figured that if I chose to pursue philosophy, especially, it would emphasize that type of reasoning. Another reason I really would suggest to anyone looking at the humanities as a course of study is because it forces you to examine your assumptions and kind of counter them with almost a philosophical method of inquiry. And kind of transitioning more into how the humanities studies have impacted me during undergrad, that's a huge part, is how it's made me question a lot of my core beliefs and ideas around who I am. I have a very different perspective on my life and my experiences through studying philosophy and English. And this is helpful, honestly, just for like living life. I live a lot more intentionally now, and it's really reinforced my decision to go into medicine because I understand what matters to me. I think I understand what matters to other people, and I think it's going to make a career as a physician that much more valuable and meaningful to me and to others. But like as a side benefit, and now kind of talking like the more tangential benefits of a humanities major that I've noticed during my time at Rice, it's really helpful in the med school application process, because if you understand your core values and what makes you who you are, writing that personal statement and those supplemental essays is like so much easier than it would have been otherwise. Another like side benefit I wanted to touch upon, which like ultimately doesn't matter a huge amount in terms of like choosing your major, but being a humanities major really increases your MCAT score, because that critical analysis and reasoning section, I didn't have to study for it much at all because I've been studying for it basically for 3 years. Yeah, but like, more than that, humanities has just guided my thought process. I have a very different way of examining a lot of situations that I come across with kind of an eye for values and ethics and meaning. And that's something I think is going to benefit me throughout my career as a physician. Like when I get to medical school, when I'm actually a physician and doing work, I think that perspective is going to be extremely beneficial. So that was my little spiel. Thanks for listening.